Welcome back to Good Day. So they're considered the greatest generation, and we're losing World War II veterans by an alarming rate. But you can honor those vets and their families by learning more about their lives. Holly joins us from the Wood County Museum with more. So good morning to you, Holly. There's a brand new exhibit there at the museum. Tell us about it.
Yes, good morning. My name is Holly Kirkendall, and I'm the curator here at the Wood County Museum, and we have just opened We'll Meet Again, Remembering World War II. This is a look at Wood Countyans who served overseas.
So tell us, behind you, we're able to see some of those uniforms, Holly. What are some of the things that we can experience outside of that when it comes to the exhibit?
Well, the uniforms are really the base for what people are going to see. You will learn about the people who owned them, wore them, served in them. We have several new touch screens which you can go to and get a little bit of genealogy and some photos. I had been lucky enough to be in contact with many of the family members of these veterans, and so I personally learned a lot about the character of the people who served, and visitors can come in and learn a lot about personal experiences.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that background, Holly, just to know the person behind the actual story. So folks will get an opportunity to do that. So with this museum, this exhibit at the museum, will this be self-guided, or will there be guides to help walk people through these things?
Well, when you come to the museum, you are met with a person who gives you an overview of what you will see, because this is not the only exhibit right now at the Wood County Museum. But again, staff is around to answer any sort of questions you may have.
So really good, because folks will have a lot of questions, I'm sure. Now, why do you all think it's important to have this exhibit at the museum so folks can come out and check things out, specifically when it comes to World War II?
Well, the Wood County Museum is a local history museum, so our collections really stem from the community members of the Wood County area. And I think it's very important because it is something in popular culture that, of course, is very popular, and it really is a unifying factor for the community. So far, we've had people come here and they recognize the names, or as children, they grew up with some of the soldiers' children, and it really presents a sense of community, which is great. And I was lucky enough to interview a surviving World War II veteran, Harold Mercer. Last year, he was 99 years old, and he had passed away shortly thereafter, but we have his uniform on exhibit, and it really makes people proud and excited when they see people that they know and love from the community.
So for you, being able to interview Harold Mercer, Holly, how was that at 99 years old, hearing his stories and now having his uniform in the museum? What was that experience like?
Well, he was a wonderful interview. He was very kind, very lucid for 99. You would never think he was a day over 80. And, you know, meeting his family, they were very excited about us talking to him. It was just so nice to have that personal story so that we had a better understanding of what it was truly like for someone who perhaps never left Ohio or Wood County and then was sent on a ship over to England and had to experience some probably life-altering events.
Yeah, really interesting there. So folks will get a chance to see his uniform. So if people want to come out and experience this, what days of the week? So can you give us times, and also how much does it cost to get into the museum?
Well, we are located at the intersection of Route 6 and 75, if that is how you're coming. I believe it's exit 179. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4, and on Saturdays from noon to 4. We are closed on federal holidays. If you check our website, which is woodcountyhistory.org, and go to our events page, you can see that there are some upcoming events that you can tour then, that we would have extended hours for that. Admission cost is $7 for adults, $6 for seniors, veterans, and students, $3 for children, and I believe it's free for children 5 and under.
Okay, so pretty affordable for folks to come out and get a chance to take a look at history and go back in the past just a little bit. Holly, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you for making Toledo's most watched 9 a.m. show a part of this Wednesday morning. preparing the perfect steak, inside or out. Jay Alexander's shows us how when Good Day returns.